Love is the craving of the human heart to belong in the sacredness of trust and a relationship. And that is what you long for and I long for. God, in giving us freedom, gave us the greatest possible gift we could ever have, with the greatest possible vulnerability at the same time. And once you know Him and follow Him and love Him and enjoy His love, you will realize that for the sake of love and for the sake of that relationship with you, He gives you that freedom. And there are only two kinds of destinies that you have. You can bend your knee to God, said C.S. Lewis, and say to Him, your will be done. Or you refuse to bend that knee to Him and He says to you, your will be done. If you really wish to enjoy the freedom of what this gift is all about for creativity and all, then this is the world that gives you the possibility of love and the beauty of the sacredness of a relationship. The more you get to know Him, the less you ask the other question, because you know in His wisdom He has an explanation that in time and in eternity will be ultimately revealed. Let me give you one illustration and turn it over to Vince. You take your 2-year-old to a doctor for an injection, and the doctor is about to jab that needle, and the 2-year-old starts screaming and sits at the back of the car, and on the way back says, I don't understand my mother. She brought me here for him to jab this in my arm. Not only that, I saw her paying him for doing that to me. And then comes a few years that go by, and there's a disease stalking the land, and that little one has grown up and said, if my mother hadn't done that, I would be a victim for what exactly is plaguing the country now. Time is a necessary component for understanding the big picture. I have no doubt God gives us the big picture when we say, I now get it. That is my brief answer to you. Thank you.